What is up, guys, and welcome back to our episode of F1 22 Mobile Racing Career Mode. We're here for episode number 27 today for this British Grand Prix then in Season 5. If you guys did miss the previous episode of the Hungarian Grand Prix, definitely be sure to go check that one out before you see this one. An entertaining episode from start to finish. As a spoiler, we did claim our second win in a row and the second win of the season here. Coming into then the British Grand Prix, don't feel like we'll have the same pace as we did in Hungary, but we will put everything we got out there in hopes for a good result here. As we come to the grid then for qualifying, McLaren, Sainz, Verstappen, Perez, Hamilton, Norris, Ricciardo, Ocon, Alonso, and Bottas are the top 10. So, unfortunately, not the mixed up grid we had, unlike in Hungary, but it's fine. We don't care too much about it. Anyways, doing the same old-fashioned business of quitting qualifying and setting ourselves to the back of the grid. And now we can take a look at the starting grid then for the race. McLaren, Sainz, Verstappen, Perez, Hamilton, Norris, Ricciardo, Ocon, Alonso, Bottas, Zhou Guanyu, Tsunoda, Gasly, Schumacher, Magnussen, Latifi, Albon, Stroll, Vettel, and us round out the grid then. Let us go then to 5 red lines for the British Grand Prix. It's lights out. And away we go with a decent start from us here as we get a move on here as we now make our way towards turn 1 here, trying to find a space. I'm going to force us to go through the middle here. We do thread the needle and go round the outside of a bunch of cars there. And now up the inside of Bottas and Gasly. Let's see if we can dive bomb Joe as well. Yes, we can. Up into P10. Now we get up the inside of both Alpines. And look to try to go round the outside of Daniel Ricciardo. Does not work. We do get the slipstream though out of the corner here. And see if we can get a good run on him down the straight. He's going to force us wide though. We do make a bit of contact with him. We do manage to get our way through and make our way then up into P7 then, giving him the room on the inside. He's going to try to come up the inside here, give him the space here. Luckily, we squeeze him out and now secure our P7. Look up ahead to see Lando Norris in the McLaren. They're up in P6 here. The Brits looking to try and put on a good show for the Papaya team in front of his home crowd. Let's see if we can spoil it here today. He has to get a good run through Kopp's corner. And now coming towards Maggots and Beckett's here. He backs out of it. And we do manage to get ahead of him. Now we got Sir Lewis Hamilton, the other Brit that the home crowd is cheering for. Let's see if we can spoil the party as we get through Beckett. We have such a good run there. We nearly go straight into the back there of Hamilton, nearly colliding straight to our teammate. That would have been extremely costly there. But we do manage to keep our nose clean and move up into P5 then. Other British Grand Prix, although not without the Red Bulls and the Ferraris already pulling 3 seconds on us. Let's see if we can make up that deficit here as we come through the chicane then for the first time and move on to lap 2 then of the British Grand Prix. Like I said, I did not feel like we were going to have great pace around here, and I think that theory is true here because of the high-speed nature of the Silverstone circuit. I don't think we will have a great shot at winning this race unless the top 4 start squabbling like crazy then. But we'll have to push on and really have to fight for this podium or win here if we do want to salvage something from this British Grand Prix. As we do come though into second 2, did I see a purple first second, 23.766 here. That's a good sign of pace then under the Mercedes. The Mercedes feeling pretty nice. Again, still lacking a bit in that top speed here. Trying to get that second apex. We do miss it a little bit, but we do manage to get a decent run out of there and close the gap ever so slightly then to Sergio Perez and the Red Bull. And the unfortunate thing is they're all slipstreaming each other. So we are losing a lot of time on the straights here. And it is just so painful to go through these corners where like speed is king. And again, I'm hoping that they can fight a bit up there. And but we also need to have a good lap ourselves as we come into Beckett's there and getting a decent run out of there. 41.386 as our second second. You can see it's a green second time. Clearly, obviously, because we don't have the straight line speed compared to the Red Bulls and the Ferraris here, but we are gaining a bit of ground. We do seem to gain a lot of ground into this final chicane here. You can clearly see the gap coming up quite substantially, and we can now see Sergio Perez in our vision here, much closer as we now make our way into the final quarter, then onto the final lap of the British Grand Prix. We got one more lap to try and see if we can get a podium here. 28.913, 28.813 then for our final sector. A good sign for things to come as we come into the right-handed here. They are squabbling up ahead. That's going to bring us beautifully back in because they have to sneak up the inside there. Not really sneak up the inside, more like grind our way up the inside there. Make a lot of contact there with Sergio Perez. Do we get the I think we do get the DRS though, as we're close enough. Yes, we do. DRS wide open. That should help us defend against Sergio Perez and then make our way then towards second 2 then. into Brooklyn's and left field then for the third time of asking. I don't think we'll be catching Charles Leclerc. Definitely not that exit, as we get a terrible exit out of left field then. That's going to put us at a disadvantage and make our way towards Club's corner. Perez is catching us, and that's not going to help, though, as we get a tire onto the outside. That's going to lose a lot of momentum, though. Luckily, Perez tightens his line into Club. That means we're able to get a nice switcheroo around him and make our way then back up into P4. Then he's going to make it a lot harder to try to see if we can catch sight. And Verstappen, they were squabbling up ahead. I think Verstappen will have one more chance into Stowe corner here. Let's see if he'll go for it again. Then deals up. Yes, you can see up ahead he's moving around trying to find his space. That's going to cost him a bit of time into the right-hander. Let's see if we can capitalize. Into the final sector we go. Sainz is all out of shape there. We have so much momentum. We're going to go diving down the inside of the Spaniard into the chicane. Then late on the brakes here. We just managed to get a podium back. And we come across the line to take P3 and the British Grand Prix behind Leclerc, Verstappen, but ahead of Sainz, Perez, Norris, Hamilton, Ocon, and Alonso and Ricardo complete the top 10. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you all enjoy.